Hello, it is Monday night and we are on day 5 of just using this box for dinner. Tonight I thought, let's turn the wrong burner on. Let's make zuppa toscano like from Olive Garden. So what we will be using, I have 2 pieces of bacon. We're gonna use the ground pork, but we're only gonna use half because this is 20 ounces. I cut up half of the onion and a couple of the garlic. We're gonna put the Italian seasoning in it. We're gonna use these for our flavoring. And then I have about 6 or 7 of the potatoes. And then I had to go to the store, so I bought some kale. I was gonna do spinach, but I decided I wanted kale in it. So we're just going to put the bacon in first. And I did not mean to touch the bacon. So let me wash my hands. The bacon is for flavor, so that is why I chopped it pretty small. It's hardly even noticeable if you eat at the restaurant. My gosh, I haven't even had that soup at the restaurant for years, I think, for a long time. I'm going to cut up some of these I thought were cut, and they're not. And I have to touch it again. Olive Garden is actually one of those places, though, that if you need to eat out for some reason, their kids' meals are like $6. And you can get a side of spaghetti with your spaghetti. So their kids' meals are 1 dish, 1 entree, and 2 sides for most of them. So you could get spaghetti with a side of spaghetti and a side of spaghetti. And a drink for $7. The side of spaghetti only has sauce on it, no meat. But isn't that crazy? Like that's spaghetti as a side. Okay, I had to wash my hand again. I'm gonna throw the onion in. I don't know how I know so much about kids' meals at Olive Garden. Why that's one of my specialties, but hopefully tonight will not be as crazy cooking. The baby is taking her late nap. The other one, I'm letting her watch her favorite show right now, but I think she's playing with her dad too. She's eating a pickle, so she's happy with herself. I'm going to cut this package of pork in half. throw the garlic in now. I seem to always manage to have 2 pieces of onion that are 4 times bigger than all the others. And I don't understand how I always do that. Okay, now half of our pork. I think that was a little chunk I didn't get. I'm just breaking this up. And then I'm going to put the other side in a container for something else. I want pretty similar sized pieces, so I'm just trying to break it up so that they're pretty uniform in there. And we're going small because we're stretching this out. This is a dog I'm watching. Her and I have the same body type. She's very old and very cute. And very chunky. Okay, just gonna let this brown a little bit. For sure we're gonna use 2. I only have 2 of the chicken left, so I grabbed a veggie just in case for these stalks. It doesn't really say like how much they're equal to, but I think it's probably, I don't know, I'm really bad at tablespoons and all that. Maybe a teaspoon or so. So imagine on the other ones, the Better Than Bouillon, that's for, oh, I don't even know. I don't remember. So as soon as this gets a little bit more brown, then I'm going to take some of the grease up, so it's not so greasy. And I'm just going to rinse the potatoes. I keep getting thrown off because of the bacon. I keep thinking that the meat is pink, and I'm like, that's not possible. All right, let's get a paper towel and get some. I actually thought there would be more fat in there. I filled this with water. And I probably want another half. Put this in there. We'll put the potatoes in since we're here. And then I'm going to use the rest of the opened Italian seasoning first. And then, sorry, some salt and pepper. And this usually has red chili flakes in it. So we're gonna do a little bit of smoked paprika and some chili flakes, red pepper flakes. You know what I mean. Not too many though because of the little ones. I was gonna make bread, but I didn't. I just didn't. What happened? You okay? Oh, did you choke on your pickle? Like, take little bites, okay? Okay, this is what it looks like. Oh, don't touch. This is what it looks like. I have, whoop, I bumped it. I have this much more water. I'm going to add in half of that. And we'll see how that goes. We're going to let this cook. We're going to let the carrots, she's totally distracting me. So she thinks tripods are microphone holders. So she likes to dance next to them and sing, which is what she's doing. Are you singing? You have some great songs. We're going to let the potatoes cook. And once they are soft, then we will come back for the next step. And we will put the kale in and the heavy whipping cream. And that is pretty much it. We will taste it for seasoning. But It's actually a very easy recipe to make. This is all cooked up and ready to go. I have my shelf-stable heavy whipping cream. This is 8 ounces. We're going to put that in. We'll mix that in. There's a fire truck and an ambulance at our neighbors a couple houses down the hill. Everybody's out in the front room looking out the window. Okay. Get that mixed up. I'm gonna make sure I get that big clump dissolved because nobody, I think, wants that in their bowl. Oh, I went to just go ask the big one what she wanted for dinner and I totally got sidetracked. Will you go ask Indy what she wants for dinner? I totally forgot. She had my phone to record her callback audition for the play at school because she needed her phone to play the music. And then I was talking to her about that and totally forgot. He's asking what she wants and she wants a pizza bagel and he's trying to convince her to pick something else. It's not going very well. I washed my kale, I cut my kale, I took the, is it called the bone or the rib? I took the back off. So we'll add that in and just let this cook just until this is starting to cook. We don't want mush. And it will only take a minute or so for that to cook. I did wind up adding that other veggie stock, and I did add the other packet of Italian seasoning because it was kind of just had a light seasoning taste in that broth, and I wanted a really nice rich broth. So we'll let that cook, and then I'm just gonna serve it with a little bit of fresh parm on the top, and maybe find some rolls in the fridge or something. Find some kind of bread or something, I don't know. And that's what we'll have for dinner.